Hi, everybody. Welcome to Luminous Life. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the Venus retrograde. Now, Venus is a benefic planet. It is the planet that rules love, relationships, balance, harmony, abundance, and pleasure. And this retrograde is conjunct Pluto in the sign of Capricorn. Now, Pluto is a planet of transformation, destruction, extremities, and can also bring up power struggles. And Capricorn is a very earthy, grounded sign. So, what this means is that this retrograde can bring up transformation in these very areas of relationships, careers, and finances, and things that we draw pleasure from. The other thing is that Venus is one of the closest planets to the Earth, and because of that, the effect of this retrograde can feel very intense and powerful to us. Now, Venus retrogrades take place usually about 1.5 to 2 years apart, and the last retrograde took place in 2018. But what's interesting is that the last retrograde that took place in Capricorn happened in 2013 December into 2014 January. And so a lot of the themes that this retrograde will bring up for us will link up to what was happening, the circumstances, the situations that occurred during that retrograde 7 years ago. All retrogrades ask us to review, to reevaluate, to rework, to renew, and to reflect on whatever themes that particular planet, which is in retrograde, is bringing up for us. And so in this video, I'm going to tell you how this retrograde is affecting our relationships, our finances, and our sexuality. So first up, in relationships. In relationships, because of this retrograde and because of that Pluto energy, we can expect drama, endings, conflict, transformations. And one of the most important themes that is coming up right now is about boundary setting and how we are setting boundaries in our relationships, how we are expressing our desires in relationships, how we are recognizing our self-worth, our personal power, and the standards that we are setting in our relationships. Now, as I said before, that Venus is a benefic planet. That means it's a positive planet. But right now, because it's retrograde, it's not feeling so generous, it's not feeling so giving. And because of that, we can also be acting very selfishly in our relationships. Now, the second thing in relationships is that there can be a blast from the past, which means that this Venus retrograde can bring up an ex, you can bump into an ex, you can be reminded or meet an old friend, an ex may initiate contact or even appear in your dreams. Now, what this means is that there's something left incomplete, there's a door that's left open, or there are some loose ends. Now, this doesn't mean that we should get back with that person, even though we may feel like that. It is in fact asking us to close that door, to look at what is incomplete within us, and to reflect and go in and understand what it is that we need to resolve internally within ourselves. The third thing about relationships is that there can be a lot of discomfort in the relationships at this time. There can be a lot of intensity. We can be feeling disconnected from our partners. We may be feeling insecurity in our relationships. And because of this very Pluto energy, we can also expect a positive transformation. And that's what we need to be working to create in our relationships at this time. Now, there are some people who might be having a lot of confusion in relationships, wondering if whether they are in the right relationship, are they with the right person, questioning their commitment in the relationships, questioning whether they should even leave the relationship. Now, one thing I want to say is that please do not make any drastic decisions at this time. Allow this retrograde phase, this retrograde time, just ride this time, ride this wave, and make any decisions that you need to make after the retrograde is over. Allow this gap energy to instead make you look practically at the relationship, the foundation, the structure of the relationship, and how you can better it. So as I said, don't act rashly at this time. Instead, think about how you can be more loving towards yourself and your partner. When we want to be more compassionate towards our partners, we need to first be compassionate towards ourselves. So because of this energy, there can be some violence that can come up in relationships. and it can bring all that discomfort up to the surface. So in these times, ask yourself, how can you nurture you, and how can you cool off so you can have that conversation in a much more elevated and expanded manner, and you can address the situation with a lot more ease and with a lot more clarity, and focus on how you can love yourself better instead of wanting your partner's love. This time is really bringing that up for us, where it's so easy to blame our partners for what's feeling inadequate in our lives. It's so easy to blame our relationships for what doesn't feel like it's flowing in our lives. But how can we give that to ourselves? Because Venus retrograde is also about love, it's also very much about self-love, and where we are not loving and accepting ourselves completely and totally. Now about the finances. Venus retrograde can also bring a lot of turbulence in our finances. Because of this Capricorn energy, we could want to save money, become very conservative with our money, and we may also think about how we can bring more control onto our finances. Because Pluto brings up these extremes, on one side we could be feeling very insecure about money, and on the other side we could be feeling very greedy as well. And because Venus, which is this generous energy, is currently retro, we might be also feeling undervalued, and also that people are taking from us, a sense of unfairness in businesses or even individually. My advice would be that don't be too risky at this time with your investments. At the same time, don't be so judgmental of yourself or the situation. Like I said, let this retrograde pass, let this wave pass, and things will definitely change. Now, since Venus retrograde is affecting our finances, it naturally also affects our careers. And this is heightened by that Capricorn energy that rules our professional life. We certainly all expect a transformation in our professional life and career. On one side, there may be a transformation to the structure of an organization. Perhaps one is forced to change the structure of an organization. And on the flip side, some of us might want to withdraw and pull back our energy and prioritize ourselves at this time. This can also show up as us being controlling and assertive and aggressive in the workspace. And it can also show up as us rebelling against authority. And again, that same conflict energy that I talked about in relationships, in personal relationships, can also come up in these work relationships. Now, because of this Pluto energy, even at a macro level, you can expect that there is certain rebellion to authority, whether it is with the masses and the governments, or it shows up in any other form with employees and within an organization. But you can expect this kind of power struggle energy to come up at this time. So this Venus retrograde also can bring up problems in our sexuality. So some people might feel very sexually frustrated at this time. Some people might also have an aversion towards sex at this time. And it's really important that we learn how to communicate this to our partners. And we can also expect that some of us might want to completely transform or change up the routine of our sex lives. Be careful to not let power struggles show up in your sex life. Instead, try to bring harmony within your sex life with your partner. And even though it's difficult, try and understand the needs of your partner without taking it personally. And remember that this extremity and transformative energy of Pluto can also bring breakthroughs and positive changes in your sex life. Now, in addition to sexuality, which is a form of pleasure for us, the retrograde also brings our attention to pleasure in general. So for some people, food might be a form of pleasure, music might be a form of pleasure, working out might be a form of pleasure, whatever that is. During this time, we can expect that any past hobbies, any past pleasures might come back into the forefront. We might be drawn to some past activities, past indulgences, especially from that time of that 2013-2014 Venus retrograde in Cap. And so pay attention to those themes and pay attention to what's coming up at this time. It also will make sense to you as to why that's coming up for you at this time. So all in all, this Venus retrograde time is deeply transformative, even though it's turbulent and testing. And as I was recording this video, I realized that so much of what I had received and understood about the retrograde is so relevant to what's happening and in this stage of the pandemic. And because we are at home often with our partners, and often we're not able to work and our careers, and so much of it is tying up in a certain way. So I always find that the universe always brings to us those things that we need to transform into better versions. And so please don't look at this time as a negative time, because it is a time for you to come within. And the way I see it is that, for us to find harmony, we have to have that inner union with ourselves, because that inner union with ourselves will only help us deepen and bring more harmony into our relationships on the external. So much of our life's experiences are lived just for ourselves. The boundaries we can set with ourselves, the way we can function with excellence, and we can function in the most best version of ourselves in this life and through this lifetime. For me in particular, this looks like, spending a lot of time on my mat, getting into my practice. Sometimes it's just very slow movements. It's just something that's nurturing and nourishing to the body. Sometimes it's more meditation. Sometimes it's just going for a walk and getting some fresh air. Of course, when my partner can join me, it's always great. But I have to remind myself that if I wish to do this and it makes me feel harmonious within, internally harmonized within, then I have to make those choices for myself. So please give your partners space at this time. Please take the time to close those old doors. Take the time to integrate whatever you're feeling, whatever is coming up to be dealt with, and be compassionate with yourself and your partners. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.